Saturday, 1st of February. It's match week 24 in the English Premier League, and I'm heading over to Media City to work on tonight's BBC match of the day. I'm edit producing the bottom of the table showdown between Ipswich and Southampton for tonight's match of the day. But the big news this Saturday afternoon is Marcus Rashford apparently going to Aston Villa on loan. It's a good move for United because clearly Marcus Rashford doesn't fit into Ruben Amorim's squad. Ruben has given Marcus plenty of chance to prove himself, but it seems that Marcus still hasn't got the hunger or the desire to perform for Manchester United. But to be honest, I think United want to get Marcus off the payroll. They're not going to get him totally off the payroll if he goes to Aston Villa on loan, I guess, because United inevitably are going to end up paying some of his salary. And the other problem is that Ruben Amorim clearly doesn't really have a place for Marcus Rashford in his squad. Not unless Marcus were to rediscover his goal-scoring form and his hunger like he did a couple of years ago when he scored all those goals for United. But I think the current Marcus Rashford, whether it's distraction from things happening outside football, whether it's falling out of love with football, whether it's the fact that he's more interested in going out drinking. Has he got a drink problem? Has he got a mental problem? What's going on in Marcus Rashford's life, we don't know, but what we do know is he's not been performing for Manchester United Football Club. So the best thing that can happen here is that he does move on. He says he wants a new challenge, and I think United fans, they've given Marcus a good chance. They've wanted him to succeed. I've wanted him to succeed. Unfortunately, Marcus is not performing, hasn't performed for a long time for Manchester United, and a move to Aston Villa is really the best for all concerned. Wondering what Unai Emery's thinking is. He obviously believes that he can get the best out of Marcus Rashford, and he knows what he can do. We've seen it in the past. Marcus, for Manchester United and for England, he's done well on occasions, but can he do it on a regular basis? That's the problem. Well, he's lucky, to be honest, that he's getting a chance at Aston Villa, or hopefully he'll get a chance, because we do need to move him on, because Aston Villa, they're in the Champions League. Could Marcus Rashford end up going deep into the Champions League? Intriguing. He'll certainly want to prove that he's not a spent force. We all know that. He wants to get back in the England squad, and the World Cup coming up in 2026 in America, it's a big chance for Marcus to boost his brand, because I think his brand is very much on his mind, the Marcus Rashford brand. I do feel that Marcus, football has not been his number one priority for some time, in my opinion, and it is disappointing, because we all love to see homegrown talent perform for Manchester United. He's one of us. He's had our support, and he's blown it, to be honest. I do question whether or not he will succeed at Aston Villa, but I think it's a no-risk situation for United, because if he does perform well, all it's going to do is increase his value. So if he does come back to Old Trafford, we'll get a better price for him if we move him on, and if he does rediscover his form and decide that he's got the hunger to play for United again, well, that's not a bad thing either. So it's not a bad thing what's happening with Marcus Rashford. It is disappointing that he's given up on United, because I do feel he's given up on United, and I do feel fans are still split on the subject, but I think the majority are happy to see Marcus go to Villa, because it's in the best interest of everybody, and I do wish him well, and be interesting to see how he does, but I'm not going to lose any sleep over Marcus Rashford going to Aston Villa. And here I am at Media City, very cold, and looking forward to seeing Ipswich versus Southampton. Anyway, see you later.